Greetings everybody, Amar here. I fell a little behind in my charts. I just updated the TFR and you can see there's a little movement here with the 6 moving to the top, and this is for July 1st. Now this chart is a little bit difficult to interpret. I'm going to have to read what Joey D said in his thread, but this number here, 647, finally came out here. So generally I would look at these bottom numbers, but none of these numbers have been really hitting. Oh, here's the 647, here's the 647 here. So I think one of the ways that he would time is he would try to catch a number as it moves up. So as this 6 moved up, perhaps that would have signaled this 647. Now I did predict that back over here. This was in June 14th, 674. So I put these lines here to show. Now at this time I was looking at some 14, 15, 17, and 20. And some of these numbers might have come out, but the 674 definitely has come out twice. So just to summarize it, so the 17 here, when it came out, it was a repeat, okay? Repeats do happen, so I guess I was looking for a hot skip here, I suppose. But then you had the 17 went cold, and then it came in. So 17 here, some 17, it skipped 17, is symmetrical to the 16 over here. And then you came in reverse. So it came in reverse over here, back door, and this is, I believe, 2 cold periods, because I have 1 marked here. And let's just double check that. Yeah, so you had the streak here after 6 cold periods. So sometimes it's hard, the cold periods don't work, or dormant periods don't work, because there's just too many of them. But here there was 6, you had your flag, and then you had 1 dormant period, 2 dormant periods. So I'm just going to mark it here with 2. Some of these have gone like 15, 16. Once you go over 8 dormant periods, it's really difficult to find the flag. It's better to look for the long bottom. So you had the 4, 6, 7, and then you had the 6-4 symmetry, and it came in 6-7-4 over here, some 17, and this was so that was a straight. Now the one of the main points of using this system is that you don't have 10,000 numbers that you're working with. What you're really trying to do is you're trying to hone in on when the previous patterns come back. So this was about 2 weeks. So you couldn't be playing these numbers per se all 2 weeks, but you try to go back to numbers that you had liked previously instead of finding new numbers. So I made a couple predictions for today, July 1st midday, and the 2 sums that I went with was based on this sum chart. So I was looking for symmetry here, 8-7, and now we have symmetry 8-8, and that's for sum 16. And then I went with the mirror. So look at the mirror over here, and that is 25. So this is sidereal. I was looking to see if I had a skip chart for this, but I just don't know where it is, and I didn't feel like looking for one, and I didn't feel like making one. So I'm just going to hold it. And the problem is that there's so many charts, I'm starting to get losing track of everything. And as I make new charts, it gets even harder to make track of things. So I have to find a way to organize that. It's really not easy. But regardless, those are the 2 sums that I went with. So the sums here, these are the number of combinations that I was looking at. These are the notes to try to remember. So July 1st, the 2 mirror sums are 16 and 11. The 2 flag pairs are 7, 6 and 7, 4. The 2 combos are 3, 6, 7 and 4, 7. Now when I say flag pairs, I made a new chart, okay? And the chart is over here underneath this TFR. And let's shrink it down here. So this is the pairs. These are the skips of the pairs in any orientation. 7-0, 7-1, 7-2, 7-3, 4, 5, 6. So if you see, this is a flag. The flag I put purple. So I was looking for a 7-4 and a 7-6. And that's how I was structuring my numbers. Now, the combinations, now these are still looking flag. This 7-1 looks interesting now. These also have to be looked at for long shots. So basically I should keep all the combinations with the 7-4 and 7-6, not drop them. But one of the new patterns that I'm seeing that is that is showing, and I'm not looking at the all sums. I'm just a little tired. So the other flag that you see here is in position 2 in the middle. So I was looking for a 404 symmetry for the midday, and that's where I got the combination for and so the middle position to repeat was the 3 over here. Okay, so I have it 3, 6, 7 here, but the orientation really should have had the 3 in the middle. 0, 1, 2, 3. Actually here I had the 3 to repeat in the middle. So, but that's a dormant period. That's right. It's an exhaustion, so it's tricky. The flags are you're generally better. So now that the 3 didn't repeat in the middle here in this flag, now we have the 2 came in. Now the 2 came in interesting. 4 dormant periods, 5 dormant periods. So I'm gonna keep the pairs based on the pair flags, which is this chart here. And this is just a copy and paste that I just put here. So 7, 4, 7, 6. I'm gonna hold those combinations. However, since there's a very strong flag for the second position over here to repeat, I'm gonna switch from the 3 to the 2, because this was the 3 over here in the middle, and now it's the 2. So basically, I switched the combination, right? I'm gonna throw them on the board, see how they do. But right now, there's only one number with the 2 in the middle to repeat. So that's why I have the 7, 2, 7. And then the same thing here with the sum 11, right? There's the 2, 2, 7. Now, since you're looking at the sums with the 11 and the 16, and the 2 is a strong pattern to repeat, you could technically throw in the 0, 2, 9 and the 1, 2, 8, but then that moves you away from the focus with the 7. So I'm just going to play the 7, 2, 7 and the 2, 2, 7 mirror, and I think that's going to be it. And they look pretty strong because the 7 over here, let's see if I highlight here, the 7, well, the 7 here is 12. So 12 is symmetrical to the 10 on the upside, and 12 is almost approaching symmetry to the skip 15 on the downside. So this would be a long position here. But you got the 2 to repeat, and you have this 7 in the third position after 2 dormant periods. It went 18, 9, and now it's 5, 5 symmetry, and it's an adjacent. So those look pretty strong to have. This is 0, 1, 2, 2, 2, 7, or 7, 2, 7. So I'm going to play those numbers based on the 2 repeating, and the other numbers based on the 7, the pairs with the 7. 7, 4, 7, 6. So I guess that's about it. Not much more to say. I'm gonna make this video short, but let me know in the comments what's working, what you like, what's confusing, what you might need help with. There's a lot of things that I have to do, of course, but yes, I just wanted to make this video just to show where we are. The 7 in the first position here is 2 dormant periods, 3 dormant periods. You had 3 hits. We're going to reset to 1, and that's a modified algorithm, and that's it. So yeah, happy number hunting.